Want to jump right in, talk about some video games we've been playing?
Sure. So I played a little bit of Rebel Galaxy, which is the free game on Epic this week. Let me just read the summary here. I was trying to think of a way to formulate what this game was about, but it's actually, let me just read the summary on Steam. So Rebel Galaxy is a swashbuckling space adventure with action-packed combat, exploration, discovery, trade, and negotiation with the outlandish denizens at the edge of the known universe. That's not a bad starting point to describe Rebel Galaxy.
Seems pretty flowery to me.
Yeah, it's not a bad description. So you're in space on a 2D plane, which means you cannot fly up or down in space. You can only go left or right. So you're in space on a 2D plane in a ship in third person, and
like a Stellaris type thing, but more action packed.
Yeah, that's fair. Or Star Trader, if you ever played that on your phone.
Yeah, you're basically like a ship in the water.
Yeah, it's almost naval in a way. Like the combat it's like naval combat where you've got broadside weapons and
it's swashbuckling.
Yeah, exactly. It is swashbuckling. But it's got really good reviews on Steam. 6,500 reviews, very positive. Came out October 20th, 2015, developed and published by Double Damage Games, which is actually a co-op effort between two people. I believe a programmer and an animator, but you would never believe that this was made by two people. It looks almost like a AA game, It looks like it's got some millies poured in with the team, for sure. Yeah, AA is a good way to describe it. It's almost like when No Man's Sky first came out. But this has been out for a long time, so this is kind of the finished product. But again, I think if you look online on Google, you'll see, it got 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 as a score. And I think 7 out of 10 is fair. It's not going to blow your mind, but it's a lot more...
It's also free.
It's also free, and it's a lot more fun than you think it would be. Like some of the ships that you can get, so... You start off in space. You gotta go find your aunt. It's like the first mission. You can go to these space stations and talk to different people, and you can accept multiple quests. Quests include things like going and destroying other ships, or for example, your first main story mission, which is to go find your aunt. So there's different missions. You get paid different amounts.
Seek and destroy.
And what it turns into is you go around and you make as much money as possible so you can upgrade your ship, and you can own multiple... Oh, go ahead.
So that's the RPG elements of it. Like how many, was there a lot of weapons and upgrades and shit you can do to the ships? Question 1. Question 2, do they show up on the ship?
Yes, to both. Yes. So that's very cool. And again, that's one of the reasons why this game is better than you think it would be. Like, when you first start the game, you're like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a good game. But, a couple hours in, and, it starts getting a lot better. It's one of the games that the further in you get, it starts getting a lot better. And, the different ships you can have and customize, there's, haulers. So if you want to do more cargo stuff, for
cool.
trading, or you could do more of a fighter where it's fast and agile. Speaking of which, the combat is interesting. You kind of end up just going around in circles, or trying to chase down and catch up to the person that you're fighting, and you try to pull up alongside of them and hit them with your broadside weapon. But there's so many different types of weapons. You can also shoot them if they're in front of you with different types of weapons. You can hire a wingman, and that will add AI to your ship. So the multiple guns that you have on there will fire automatically when in the proximity of an enemy craft. So all the weapons that you don't have control of are automatically firing.
Yeah. Auto cannons and shit like that.
Yeah, and then if you switch to a different weapon, then you would have control of that weapon, and so on.
That's sweet.
So it's a very cool game. It's better than you think it would be. Again, it's free on Epic this week. If you don't get it for free, it's usually $20 on Steam.